Hey guys, welcome to another Fly the Consoles video. Today is going to be a pickup video and also a couple of projects I've got on the go that I thought I would share with you as well. So to start off the recent finds, if you watched the last video, I scored these boxes, the display boxes, and went into another store and I've managed to pick up these posters. So just game promo posters. So I've got two stores now where I live where two employees are putting aside stuff for me, so that's awesome. So I'll just go in and pick them up from time to time and start decorating this room a bit. So for the recent finds, I think I've got I think it's 2 weeks worth of stuff. The first lot of stuff I'll show you is from a garage sale, and in that lot I got the this black PS2, which I was missing from my collection. So I'm trying to get, I don't know, I figured may as well try and get one of each model. So for the PS2s I've got black and silver, black and silver of this model, black and silver of that model, and then just a black of this separate model. So yeah, got a couple of other variants left to go in that lot. Okay, so in that same bunch of stuff, oh yeah, by the way, I made this table. Let me know what you reckon. I figured it might be a bit more interesting to watch as for showing finds and stuff on this rather than a plain wood grain. If it's too busy, let me know. I actually made this out of some posters that I picked up from one of the stores. It was just a couple of promo posters for buying a Sony Bravia TV, get a free PS4. So that's part of one of them there. So I just kind of cut them up, stuck it on this table. If it's too busy, yeah, let me know. Like I said, let me know and I'll do it on a plain surface. Okay, so part of this package with the PS2, I paid $13 all up in this lot. I've kind of a bit gutted because there was a couple of discs that I didn't check. I really should have, but this one here is definitely not going to go. But I didn't pay too much, so end of the day, not too much of a biggie. Okay, so I got Crimson Skies, disc only, for original Xbox. Amped 2. Just missing the manual on that one. Rugby 06. This was the only complete game, and that's a shame because it's one I'm sort of least interested in. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. I'll definitely give this one a go. Quite like the 007 games. Another one I should have checked the disc on. Got a couple of PC games in this lot as well, so the game was missing out of that one. But if I do come across a couple of empty cases here and there, I do pick them up just in case I do come across the games. Take No Prisoners. These two next games I was completely stoked to find. I ordered these offline a while ago, and I ordered the first, the second, and the expansion with the manuals, and I think I paid $50. I found these for 50 cents each in the same bundle that I got. So this is Orcs and Humans number 1, Warcraft, and the expansion for number 2. And I am glad that I've got another copy because I've been meaning to. I used to do it back in the day, but I used to network my my Apple computers and play on a LAN with a couple of friends. So owning another copy is always good for that. And I've got a friend who's pretty keen to start doing that again with these Warcraft games, so that'll be great. I'll hook them up on. I've got a couple of Macs set up at the moment, so I'll have to see if I can remember how to network them. Okay, so I got the best 40 games, volume 5. Some of these old PC games are great. Should be a few good ones on there. SimCity 2000, Pirates of the Caribbean, Legend of Jack Sparrow, DVD. Superbike 2000 and Johnny Herbert's Grand Prix Championship. This one here looks absolute crap, but might be worth a laugh. Paintball Heroes. Why you need to make a game with that's actually a paintball game, I don't know. Sea Dogs, an epic adventure at sea. So hopefully some of those turn out to be alright. Okay, so also with the PS2 got a DVD remote, which is a score. This one here, I think I've got another model of this which has an eject button, so I'm thinking this is the newer version. An aftermarket memory card, 16 megabyte. That will come in handy, even though it is an aftermarket, but I do play a lot of my PS2 games, and I don't have too many memory cards, and I'm filling them up pretty quickly, so even if I use it as a backup card, or whether I start putting saving some games onto it, it'd be good. The actual PS1 controller, clear red, very stoked to find that there. I don't actually have any other coloured DualShock controllers apart from over there my blue PS3 controller, but yeah, very happy to have this one. The AV cord was actually a multi one, so that works on Xbox, Nintendo Wii and PlayStation, so that will come in handy for testing new consoles. Just have that hooked up and be ready to go. Pick this up just for a laugh, an old handheld. Used to have not the same one, but the games that are on this, I did have one that ran the same games, so it's quite cool to chuck that on, have a muck around. Right, so that was, I think that's everything from that first lot. So like I said, I paid $13 for that, and that also included a old school skateboard deck, which I also sort of hunt around for, and something else I do in my spare time is a bit of skating and also doing up older skateboards. So yeah, it was a real good deal for all that. So next up is from a garage sale a week ago. I didn't think it was actually going to be that good of a garage sale. I think the people had them, garage sales quite regularly, so I wasn't expecting to come out with anything. But when I got there, a few things caught my eye. Normally don't really buy too many DVDs, but they had some DVDs there. The lady said $1 per DVD. Another thing that caught my eye was, this isn't gaming related, but kind of yeah, a good thing about going out looking for games is you don't know what you're going to find, and sometimes you pick up a real score. I'm a bit of a fan of beer, and my favourite beer is Kilkenny, and these are a vintage beer glass with the older logo there. There was 4 of those, and there was a $2 sticker on them. So when I grabbed a couple of DVDs, the 4 glasses, and then the last thing I found was this, which is a Game Boy pouch. Walked up and said how much for the whole lot. She said $3. So I was real stoked about that. The only thing that kind of had me just wondering with this Game Boy pouch is it looks like it's got those appear to be graphics for Mario Kart 64. I might be wrong, but I'm wondering if this is actually genuine. It does have this, trying to focus on this bit here, this international licensed product. That looks pretty genuine. And it's got created in Australia by AZ Designs, born 93. And the Game Boy logo and everything, so pretty sure it's genuine. What do you reckon? Let me know below. Okay, so the DVDs I got. Normally don't hunt out DVDs, but $3 for all the stuff all together. I thought may as well grab them. So this one's actually got, it's a good New Zealand comedy, probably not many people know about. It's got Jermaine Brett and Rhys Darby from Flight of the Conchords, and yeah, real sort of crack up C-grade movie. Another thing that I got caught out on by not checking the discs. What's this, the third one this episode? Thought I'd give Cloverfield another watch. I mean, it worked out to only be 50 cents or something for this DVD. Got it home and it had Titanic in it, so caught out again. Back to those glasses. I posted my find on Facebook, and I actually did some research and had a look at it around a couple of sites because I noticed the logo was different, and there are a couple listed on auction sites, and they seem to be going for a bit, especially they're sold individually, so yeah, it made the score even better. So I ended up having 4 glasses, and the funny thing is I sort of said cheekily to my dad on Facebook, do a 2-for-2 swap for some of his glasses, and before he even read that comment, he actually asked me, keen for a 2-for-2 swap. So the score got better because I traded it in, swapped a couple of glasses, so I got this vintage Guinness glass and this Stella glass, which are some more of my favourite beers, so that day kept on getting better. So then after going to that garage sale, headed down to the markets, and most of the time I don't score too well at the markets. There's a couple, sort of one main game reseller there, which they never really have any good quality games. It's mainly just sports titles, and they're normally quite overpriced. But I've ended up getting a few things from them, and what I normally do is just try and get the 2-for-1 deal. Say they've got things stick it at $10. I say, would you do both of these for $10? And I don't really think they sell much, so I'm normally quite happy to make that deal. So from them I got PSP game, MotorStorm Arctic Edge. I haven't given this one a go yet, but MotorStorm Pacific Rift on the PS3. That is a real enjoyable game. So I don't do too much handheld gaming, but I really want to give that one a go because I really enjoyed that other MotorStorm game. So the other one I got for that for the 2 for $10, which was just the disc and the manual only, was Driver for PlayStation, and that's just an old case that I chucked it into. Also, again, not gaming related, but there's a comic book guy in where I come from, and he always has a couple of comics down at the market, so I normally pick up a couple of those when I'm down there. Sells these ones. He was doing a bundle at one stage where you get 3 to 5, depending on what they were, for $5, but now he's got them all priced at $2 each, which I'm pretty happy to pay for. Normally go for the sort of 90s era comics. Really enjoy looking through these, and I love the old gaming ads that you see in these things, like the old Konami Ninja Turtles handhelds. Be awesome to come across one of those. It's also a CD reseller there, and I mean, that's like I was saying before, it's you go out looking for games, but one of the benefits is even if you don't find anything gaming related, there's always some good deals. Tom Morello, The Night Watchman, $3, and I ended up getting this Foo Fighters Big Me single for free. So I didn't have this in my Foo Fighters collection, so that was awesome. So that was it for that week, and what did I do? My dad ended up buying a motorbike online, and I went on a road trip with them to pick it up. So we travelled 690 kilometres there and back, and on the way back I stopped in at a second-hand shop. I asked the guy if he had any games, any old video games. He said no. Went in, just thought I'd browse around, have a look through some old records, that sort of thing. Ended up seeing a couple of really good condition box Fountain games on the shelf, which was a console. I've never actually seen one in real life. They didn't have the console there, but it's an old one that was released, I don't know, probably 80s New Zealand. So I was just having a look, and they wanted $15 a title for them, which is pretty much way too steep, and I don't really have that much money anyway. But then I was talking to the lady there, and she said that she's got a Sega at the back, and she still enjoys playing Sega games. And I just asked her what she had, and she brought out a pile of games, and said that she'd probably be willing to sell them because she only really enjoys playing the Sonic games. So I had a look, and there was some good titles there. She said that she'd have to talk to her husband about the price on the games, and he was wanting $10 a title. I had a look at my bank account. It was pretty low. I think I only had $19. So I said, would you do 2 for $19 and chuck in these 2 incomplete titles for free? And after a bit of humming and hawing, he said, yep, all good. So I got the Sega Genesis game, Spider-Man. It's actually silver. And I was trying to research this game online a bit, and I noticed I couldn't find any silver copies of it, so I'm not too sure if that's a limited edition thing or what, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Also got Aladdin. So I had heard some pretty good things about this, and I chucked it on for a bit, and yeah, it's pretty enjoyable, so definitely need to play through that when I get a chance. So yeah, I got those 2 games for $19, and then I asked if he could chuck this one in for free, since it was cart only, so Daffy Duck and Hollywood. And also Mutant League Football, another game I've heard awesome things about, but it was missing the cart, but it does have the manual, so I got that one just chucked in as well. So hopefully I come across the cart for that. Yeah, so for $19, not really garage sale prices, but I think pretty good price for a second-hand shop. And then coming into this week, for garage sales, there was only one on that I went to and didn't buy anything, but they had a table of free stuff, so I got this whole Tekken video. I've never actually watched this movie, so pretty keen to check that out. Went over to my grand's house this weekend, and she's always got stuff to give me that she doesn't want anymore, so it's got this media player as well, so that's pretty cool. She's obviously upgraded her, so I get that one to muck around with. Okay, now some projects that I'm on, getting onto. I've done this coffee table that I've already talked about. Next thing is a couple of the rougher condition consoles and controllers. Been planning on painting them up for a while, so I want to do Zelda themed. So I've painted, it's just obviously the back of the N64 controller, just painted that up. Got to tidy it up a bit more, a couple of coats. The other thing I'm doing is a NES console. This one's got a big crack over here. Need to adjust the focus. Sorry about that, it's probably a bit blurry. Yeah, so sand this back again and do another couple of coats, and then probably do like the Triforce symbol on top. I did finish the controller, and I thought that came out pretty awesome, so I did a coat of primer, I think 2 coats of gold, and then a gloss coat on top, and yeah, pretty happy with how that turned out. So I think that is pretty much it. One more thing, I better chuck this on for my daughter. It's quite funny because she's even sort of hunting out stuff for me now. So she went over to her friend's house and found this in a magazine, so she obviously just tore it out, but she brought that home for me, which is real nice of her. So thanks for that. Okay guys, that's it for another Fly the Consoles episode. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.